I want to start with the news out of Boston, out of New England, because it's a serious piece of business that a lot of people might consider the proverbial low-hanging fruit when it involves Josh Gordon, one of the most talented players that we've seen at the wide receiver position over the last several years. And I think you can safely say that in terms of his ability, his physical ability, his athleticism, his hands, his speed. You put it all together and you have potentially the best wide receiver in the National Football League, an unguardable wide receiver, which we saw for a brief bit, a flash a few years ago now, unfortunately, in Cleveland, 2012, before it all went down to cinders in 2013 when he was suspended 2 games for a substance abuse violation, a full season before reduced to 10 games in 2014 for the same violation. Another game in 2014 for violating team rules. I'm reading right straight from Adam Schefter's Twitter account. Indefinitely in 2015 for substance abuse. He came back with Cleveland only for Cleveland to release them. And once he was released by Cleveland, New England picked him up. And at the time, it was a 5th-round selection for Josh Gordon, who also came with a 7th-round selection from Cleveland. And I said at the time, when a lot of people thought it was either desperate by New England or something they shouldn't have done or something that would actually tear the team asunder based on Gordon's inability to stay sober or to stay with any program, I said at the time, if there's any team that would be able to handle whatever Josh Gordon was doing, it would be New England. And if he slipped up in any way, shape, or form, then he would be released. Or if he slipped up on his own, then that would be tragic for him. Because for anybody given one last chance in life, in any endeavor that they love to do or that they're gifted to do, given not only one last chance, but the golden ticket opportunity, one last chance to be in this business, thrown to, if you're a wide receiver, thrown to by and from the GOAT. Greatest of all time, Tom Brady. And sure enough, Josh Gordon tweets out that he's leaving the team today to try and get his life in order. And he's facing another suspension from the NFL, reportedly facing an indefinite ban again, and saying that he needs to get his life in order. And he appreciated what he received in terms of support from the Patriots. And to that, I say, good luck, Josh Gordon. There has to be something going on with this man. Some form of mental, physical problem. I mean, we have a lot of listeners who call us every time we, or viewers who call us every time when we have a conversation about substance abuse or alcohol abuse or mental health problems, and we talk about these are life problems. These are big time life problems, and I know a lot of people are having their fun. And to those people, I just say, just pause and check yourself, man, or ladies, because this is a human being who had a major opportunity and still couldn't figure it out. What a shame! What an absolute total shame that Josh Gordon, with so much God-given ability and talent within that body, within that chiseled body of his, made to play this position in the NFL at this time of the NFL where passing yards are plentiful and receiving opportunities are bountiful, and people with that skill set not only could be so successful, but independently wealthy for generations to come. And he, with this opportunity with New England, could not avoid whatever demons reside within his body. Poll question before we go to break here on the Rich Eisen Show. Go for it, Chris.
Yeah, let's zero focus on the Patriots right now. Just how far do they go this season now after this Josh Gordon news? Wild card, divisional, AFC Championship, Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I know, maybe a metric for shows similar to this in format would be to come on and rail on Josh Gordon for blowing it, and then or coming on the air and saying the Patriots aren't making the Super Bowl now, that they're finished. But I am not that person. I think that Josh Gordon should be commended for getting whatever help he needs, because for somebody getting this opportunity to not be able to succeed with it means that there's something going on he can't control. And I know that in the 21st century, some folks might think that that is also shirking responsibility for him. But there's no other rational explanation to be able to go through what he's gone through, get a lifeline from the Patriots organization, the Belichick being the Lombardi of his era, and Brady being the GOAT, and him being put into that position with a chance after, if you just want to put it in terms of winning and losing, in Cleveland, Ohio, going to New England, having the opportunity to actually win a Super Bowl, and then not to be able to control whatever needs to be controlled in order for it to be successful. I think that is absolutely patently tragic. And I cannot sit here and say that the Patriots can't go to the Super Bowl anyway.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.